You have became the talk of the town. A lot of people are starting to see you as a celebrity. Let me kick this wisdom all up in your ear now. All your life, you never fitting in. All your life, you are always misunderstood. You are always criticized, always judged. And as you got older, whoever you are watching this video, now you understand why you never fit in. You understood why people looked around their mouth about you. Ever since you was a kid, you couldn't fit in with other individuals. You were totally cut from a different type of cloth. From elementary all the way to high school, junior high, college, middle school. Now that you got older and you starting to do things that these other individuals never did, the ones that always talked about you, now they're looking at you like you're a celebrity. Now they're going out telling everybody they went to school with you. They were quote unquote your friend. But they're only doing is just to get some clout. Not only that, they'll go on social media and try to broadcast that they knew you. They knew your whole family. Whole time they be lying. Just to get some views and clickbait. But that's how it is when you finally have made it to the top. And you prove to yourself that you never needed these people in your life from the start. But see, as you get ready to level up, you're going to see how truly people really are towards you. People are going to start treating you like you really that type of guy. You that type of woman, which you really is. But they're going to start becoming obsessed with you, want to stalk you, want to spy on you. Because they thought these rumors and these gang stalking activities was going to work. But really, it made you more stronger. They got other people to talk about you, and that they're starting to see that you really are a good person. That everybody in the city, in the community, even other states, have found out about you because of your past friends. Them friends you used to hang with back in the day were never your friends. And we all been told this. Everybody ain't your friend. When you was in school, you thought you had friends. But as you got older, them same so-called friends are now your friend enemies. They will always have some slick to say about you. But see, they did it behind your back. But now, you got older. They still stuck on school mentality. They never grew up. They got older, but they never grew up. But here you are, the one they made fun of. They clowned on, picked on. Now look at you. You're a businessman. You're a businesswoman. You got your own thing going. You moved out the city. You making moves. Now they want to sit up here and claim that they were really down for you. Now they want to be a part of your success. But the only reason why they want to be a part of your life, they see you made it without them. They see other people supporting you. And they did all that talking, all that gossiping that's made you more popular. And let me just speak for the rest of you. Most of your so-called friends from high school or whatever grade school, you haven't seen these people in years. You probably don't even remember them. But now that we got social media and the internet, they probably type your name up on Facebook, Instagram, whatever, and probably looking through your posts and telling people, we used to pick on him, we used to pick on her. Now, here they are, all up in your DMs. But remember, these people made fun of you back in school, called you the ugly duckling. They called you all types of names. But look at them now. Now they ugly. Now they still stuck on stupid. They never got nowhere in life. But now here you is, doing great for yourself. You proud of yourself. And can nobody ever take away the accomplishments that you have earned. You really have earned it. I don't care what he say, she say, he day. I don't care. I don't care how many people talking or talked about you. That he say, she say, whatever. I don't care. You made it. You ain't had to sell your soul. You ain't had to scam nobody. You ain't had to throw nobody under the bus. You ain't had to do no clout chasing. You ain't had to do none of that. But the reason why they watching you, because they think you did something illegal. But you didn't. You put in the work, something they can't even do. But they over here watching you and still gossiping like a bunch of fans. Because they are, a bunch of fans. Where them fans at? They on social media watching you with an evil eye. They can't stand your freaking guts. You make them sit to their stomach. But they still watching. Because you know why? It pains. What I mean by pain, it hurts for them to see you happy. And they wish that they were celebrating your success along with you. But remember back then, I'm going to quote Mike Jones on this. Back then, they ain't want you. But now you're hot, they all own you. We are going to talk about rejection. Most of you got rejected back in school. Most of you had tried to ask a certain individual out and you got rejected. You got made fun of. They try to make you the clown of the school. But now you grew up. And now your looks have flourished. Remember when you were little, or let's just say all of us, because we all been called ugly. Now look at us now. They can't get enough of us. But it ain't all about the looks. It's about your character, your spirit, your heart. That's what they really want to fall in love with. But at the same time, they cannot get over on you. They couldn't get over you in the first beginning. Excuse me. But what these big-head individuals fail to realize is, you can try to talk about a certain person all you want to. You can put your mouth on this individual all you want to. But they forgot them tables do turn. The first will be last, and the first will be last as well. Wait a minute, I said that backwards, excuse me. The last will be first, and the first will be last. Sorry about that, y'all, but you catch my drift. But yeah, all your life, They try to place you in second place. Now the man upstairs place you as number one. And like I told you earlier, it hurts for them to see you being successful. It hurts for them to see you smiling and celebrating yourself. You ain't gotta have a lot of people along with you. You ain't gotta be on the damn red carpet. You just enjoy your peaceful private life. And here they are making fake accounts, trying to DM you. Most of you had to block your social media away from these people. They're trying to send you DMs all up in your email. No, they ain't regret for the way they treated you. And like I told you a million times, ladies and gentlemen, you gotta be careful at how you treat people. Cause you don't know what they may turn out to be later in the future. You see, they ain't doing nothing with their life. They still hating, they still stuck, still talking about other people, still being nosy to this day. And even though they talked about you all your life, all that talking just made you elevate. They were your footstool. The more they talked, the higher you had risen. The more they hate, the more you elevated. It all backfired. It all had exploded all up in their face. All that gang stalking made other people curious about you. They were like, wait a minute. And they keep talking about him or her. They really must be interesting. I need to check that work out. And once certain individuals start watching your platform or whatever it is that you're doing, they fell in love with it. They want to support it. It may have been a brand, a business, whatever. Thanks to your haters, your friend enemies, and for some of you, your fake family members. They just made you even more popular. You got a lot of people upset because you proved them wrong. And you know, when people start placing you or trying to place you in this box, they already know you're bigger than them. They already know you going places. That's why people want to pull you down. People call that crab in the bucket mentality. I call that misery needs company. You way up here, they way down there. And they want you to be down there along with them. But it didn't happen. It didn't work. They try to turn other people against you. But guess what? Now they looking like fools. You may have been the talk of the town, but guess what? You became more popular thanks to them. They were doing more gossiping than Whitney Williams and Tasha K themselves. Hey, you came write a book about what you had been through. Don't nobody know what you had been through. Nobody. They may talk about your name, but they don't know what you had survived. You're a diamond. You can't be broken. You unbreakable. You unstoppable. All your life you had to fight like an Oprah from Color Purple. You were fighting spiritual battles as a kid. Now look at you shining all through the darkness. And they still in the dark. Suffering. Trying to make you suffer, but you came out as a warrior, a survivor. And that's what they can't stand. You survive anything that the devil try to put ahead of you. So they can say what they want, but they will never, ever be like you. They will never walk a mile in your shoes. Your shoes are way too big for them. And like I told you in my other video, you ain't gotta have the status of Beyonce or LeBron James in there. You can just touch people by encouraging people, telling your story, what you have been through. Most of you have got hatred from people you don't even know. Most of you got hated from certain jobs because you work better than this person. Your work ethic was better than this person. And this is why chosen ones can't work at a 9 to 5. And you got your own business, start being your own boss. They watching you. They are watching you, I'm telling you. But you don't care. Because guess what? The more they watch, they bring in other people along to watch you too. The people that have good intentions, they watching. And now they looking at them like, what is your problem? He or she got a successful brand. And here you are. You mad and you bitter. You ugly and you funky. Because that's exactly what they are. A bunch of stank, funky individuals that came and get it together. Back then they call you can't get right. You couldn't get it right. Or can't get right. But now look at them. They can't even get it right. They can't even get it together. Can't get right, can't even get it right. They made fun of you. That people making fun of them. So you tell me, who's the real loser? You already know the answer. I ain't gotta say it. You was winning a long time ago. That's why you had all these people calling themselves coming up against you. This is why you had a lot of people doing this. Because winners get talked about. Losers do the talking. Remember that. You couldn't be around these people. These people had small mindsets. Your mind was way too big. They were chickens. They couldn't fly. You was an eagle. That's why most of you ain't got friends to this day. Because your so-called friends, they couldn't get it together. They couldn't see your vision. They were too blind to see it. But let me tell you something. I bet Stevie Wonder could see your vision, and he was supported. I'm not being funny, I'm being serious. They want to act all blind. But when they really see people start supporting you, now they can see. First they were blind, now they can see. They been saw it. That's why they were treating you the way they were treating you. People want to act stupid. But when they see you have made it with all that BS they try to put you through, now they want to turn their thinking cap on. Oh, he was that dude. Oh, she was about it. Like Master P, you were about it, ladies and gentlemen. Now, life had knocked some sense into them. Now they want to do what you doing. But like I told you, they could never duplicate the way you did it. Everybody don't want to be successful. And that's all right. But they shouldn't have ever tried to sabotage what you were trying to do. They messed around and find out. And now, life had humbled them. Better yet, you had humbled them. Because you had cut these people off, walked away from them, or you gave them a piece of your mind. And when you did that and walked away, that's when the rumors start coming out. You this and you that, you did that, you did this. Whole entire time they were mad and bitter. And they made you the number one subject of the town. That everybody know your name. But you far away from these folks. Far away, miles away. And if you ain't miles away, you ain't talking to them no more. You cut them clean off. Like earth, wind, and fire, you're a shining star. And your enemies, your friend enemies, and for most of you, your fake family members, they knew it too. That's why you got the cold on the shoulder treatment. This is why you got that black sheep treatment. Because they knew it was something different about you since day one. Ever since school. But that tells you right there, you're really a chosen one. And you got some of these people pretending to be chosen. But they'll know chosen until they go through struggles. I ain't talking about struggles as an adult. I'm talking about struggles since childhood. That's something they don't know about. But they could never got out the mud like you did. That's why they mad and furious. And angry. Well, disgruntled. But let them be disgruntled all they want to. They tried, but it backfired. Everybody love what you doing. The people got pure attentions, they support your brand and what you doing. Don't let the naysayers or the people ain't going nowhere trying to convince you that you ain't that dude, you ain't that woman. Trust me, you all that in a bag of chips with the dip and the cold Bravich. They know it. But remember, they want to act all blind and they want to acknowledge your greatness. But they acknowledge it now because strangers are supporting you more than they did. As a matter of fact, they never supported you. But that's all right. The hell with them. But now they mad because they made you the talk of the town. And other people are starting to see you as a celebrity. You ain't gotta be on TV. You ain't gotta be on BET, MTV, none of that. They just know you from your work and the way you influence a lot of people. So keep up the good work. And remember, keep a smile on your face. Don't let nobody see you sweat. And these rumors, that made you to a superstar. So walk with your head up high. And one more time, keep a smile on your face. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all share the video. God bless you all. Y'all be safe. I love each and last one of y'all. Be safe out there. Move in silence. Be on your P's and Q's. And stay low key. And don't tell nobody your business or what you got going on. Because people will sabotage your plans if you tell them. If you tell the plan, you plan to fail. So now I think you ain't got nothing going on. Don't tell them what you got either. It's none of their concern. Alright? Your health and your mental health. Make sure, and I mean, make sure y'all keep that up. Especially your mental. That's most important. and your health. All right? Once again, I love each and last one of y'all. Thank you for your genuine support. Really appreciate that. But that's all, folks. Like the Terminator, I'll be back. So be on the lookout. Meantime, stay focused, stay motivated, keep a smile on your face. Adios, my friends. Peace.